tell us when you realized you can never marry her. They have a can never marry him version, but I wanted her to react to never marry her since we are ladies to know if the guy went overboard or he made the right decision. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We hope you guys have been enjoying our videos. So today I dragged Chi again to come and listen to something. There's this thing that's been trending online, which is tell us when you realized you can never marry her. They have a can never marry him version, but I wanted her to react to never marry her since we are ladies to know if the guy went overboard or he made the right decision. So
okay,
are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So the first one is she had 1.5 million in her account and I needed about 10K to do something pivotal. I asked her if I could borrow 10K. She told me that she doesn't have money to borrow me. She doesn't joke with her money, but always happy when I spend mine on her.
Ha!
So is it a...
Of course it's a no-no. So like, I feel like 10,000 is so negligible compared to 1.5 million.
Yeah.
You know, so what is 10,000 that you can't give to your partner?
Exactly.
Let's assume, you know, you didn't even say that you are saving this money for a project. Had it been the money has been saved specifically for a project, even at that, you know, this is a partner you acknowledge that he's been spending on you, he's been doing all of those things. What is 10,000 that you can't help the person? That is so wrong.
For me, I see I cannot be in a relationship with a stingy person.
Yes.
Like, nah. And why it hurts is just because this person spends on you.
Yes.
So why are you
enjoying it?
You've been enjoying it. Like, it's okay for you to spend someone else's money, but when it gets to your own, like, that's when you become very wise.
Yes.
So for me, I would do the same thing. I would never marry you. I would never be with someone who is stingy.
I think he's one of those people that believe, oh, his money is our money, but my money is my money. That's so wrong. No. That mindset is so wrong.
For someone you claim to love, no. Because I feel like when you love someone, one of the ways to prove is like the way you show
resources on
exactly.
It's not even just about using resources, or this person was in need.
In need.
So you should help the person.
I don't know what you part dating, but that period, I lost my mother and was so sad and depressed because we both spoke a day before. Few days after her death, I just woke up from a nap and my ex was on call with her dad in the living room. Next thing I heard was her dad asking, is he the first person that his mother would die? And she replied, me safe, I don't know. I kid you not. Everything ended after that.
Why would it end?
You won't even finish that call, Choma. As I'm hearing that call, I'm carrying your bag and you're leaving my house.
Yeah.
Like that's so mean.
Doesn't have love in their heart.
Do you know what it means to lose a parent?
You're not supposed to tell somebody how to deal with their pain or their loss. Losing somebody is a big deal. The person has probably not lost anybody. Even the father probably is supposed to know. Just wait for your daughter to lose you.
Exactly. Like that's so
unfair. So wrong to say.
So mean and very inhuman. Like why would you even, you could have told her that, oh dad, no, now don't say that. Like I would have corrected, my dad wouldn't make such a statement, but I would have corrected him immediately, like, no, now, what are you saying?
And it means that you also don't care about this person, because if you care about somebody, you should be able to like embrace their pains as well. So but this one you could not even relate. You don't even know why he's acting too
me self, I don't know. Are you okay? I wouldn't
like father like daughter.
Exactly. Like like father like daughter. The next one says, this lady literally told me she will not entertain my family members in my house if I marry her. My family where I love so much, or my peak race.
Hey, she's already giving you an option now. So don't marry me, or if you marry me, your family will not come around. So that's the answer, right? Like
me, I love my family so much, so I don't even think that it is possible that I will marry someone and the person will tell me you can't bring your family. It's even something that we have to discuss, because I also want to know how you treat your family, because I feel like if you treat your family well, it means that you value family, but if you don't treat them well, like telling me my family will not come when we get married.
However, you know, let me put a disclaimer, you know, it's okay for you to want to create boundaries, because your family should not suffocate you when you are married or whatever. But
I agree.
you know, when you know already that this person loves his family, why are you already planning not to allow the family he loves so much to come around? That's so wrong. They should not come all the time, or you can't stop the person from allowing his family members to come around.
Yeah,
because the fact that you're building a new family with somebody doesn't mean that you're going to forget every other family that you had before then. It doesn't make sense.
I agree. Like, I'm not saying, oh, my family members will now move in and live with us. No. But saying that you would not entertain my family at all, like, that's a red flag for me. And
it's a low belt.
The answer is no, I'm leaving you. The next one said, when she told me her hand mistakenly blocked my number when she was sleeping.
When she was sleeping?
When she was sleeping.
Probably a sleepwalker, because let me bring out my WhatsApp. Then let's block you.
Okay.
Let's block you.
Nah.
So when I go to WhatsApp, I have to open the person's profile, go to their details, scroll all the way down, click on block. Even then, they will still want to confirm that you really want to block this person before you go ahead and say block.
Nah, the only excuse is what she says, sleepwalking. Unless she sleepwalks, that is a total made up lie.
Is a valid reason for the person to
say, oh yeah, now since you gave me blocking, let's just block everything and just end the relationship. So I agree with this person.
It wasn't by mistake, it was intentional.
I agree with this.
Pre-calculated attempts.
I agree with this person. So this one said, I can't count the number of times I buy her food, clothes, suya, whatever. In fact, she would just call me, hey babe, please transfer so and so. So one day we went to a restaurant. She said she wants to get food, and I said, all right, today you will get food for us. And her response was, me? Buy food for man? I can never. My bro, I just weak. Chama, brother, you did the right thing. You did what?
The funny thing is that I learned that there are so many people like that. You know, some people say that men don't like women that spend, which I think is so wrong. But a lot of women embrace that mindset of, oh, you are the man, you're supposed to pay. Let's say that that is true, which is not true in my own diary.
I don't think it's true.
But then this same person who you're trying to respect is the one asking you to pay.
Exactly.
He's the one asking you to disrespect him. Why don't you just buy for the person? And you've been eating his money, you've been enjoying his money, and it's okay to spend his money. That's so wrong.
No, see, for her to, Choma, see, she made the statement of me buy food for man.
I want to say I'm just a girl, like
exactly, and then your man, like your boyfriend is man, like your boyfriend is every other man, right? That's what, nah.
But do you feel like, because I've really heard this a lot, where people will say, oh, you know, I'm a girl, you know, any small thing, I'm a girl. And they are beginning to call it our culture, which is not our culture.
It's not our culture. People have taken it to where it suits them. That's not our culture.
Do you feel like people genuinely think it's our culture, or do you think they are just using it as an excuse?
I feel like they found a perfect excuse to not have to spend their money.
Yeah, they are stingy. They are just trying to be stingy.
Yeah, because like even when you check back in the day when our dads, they do what's it called? The
dad mothers were working. Exactly. They were earning money.
No, even when they were not working, like even like the old way, right? Let's even use the old way. The man goes about looking for money, while the woman stays at home and does every other domestic. So she earns that right to make such statement. But we are not married. We are boyfriend and girlfriend, and I spend all the time on you. And then this one time I'm telling you to buy me food, the same you are not spending on a man.
I feel like even our generation, most of our parents, most of our mothers were working.
True,
you know?
true.
Me and so many other people I know, like their mothers were working.
True, even
they
my
don't
mom
work and keep the money to themselves. They bring the money home and
spend it on the family. Exactly. Like I don't like stingy people. That's just the truth. Like I feel like this person is very stingy, and then you're disguising under the fact that I don't spend on the man. Nah.
And wrapping it in culture. It's not our culture.
It's not. The next one said her mother called me to ask for money to make hair.
Okay, so this is my question. This is below the belt, but let me be on the defense. Let me be on the side of defense.
We're not defense. Okay.
But who gave the woman his number? I think it's those kind of situations where somebody will be like, mommy, don't worry, you can call me anytime. And she decided to call when, like, you can ask me for anything you want, and she decided to ask. So it depends on their dynamics, you know. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. That is not how I operate. But maybe there are people that operate like that. You know, maybe they are so free with each other that, you know, the girlfriend's mother is already seeing him as a son.
I don't think the guy is seeing the woman as a mother, because I'm just trying to imagine the boy's reaction when he picks the call. My son, please, can you send me money for head? Maybe like, it be this. When did this one start?
But you know that some people are that friendly. Like, some people can be too friendly, like, to a fault.
True.
So and when you tell somebody to feel free with you,
they go all
feel
the
too
way.
free.
You know when they say feel at home?
Yes.
Feel at home, you come on shoe, put leg for couch.
So imagine going to somebody's house and the person told you feel at home, and then you went to the fridge to take something and they're like, why is she coming to comfort you? So
Feel at home, you go carry plates, dish food yourself, microwave,
that's what you
cross
would
leg on TV. Please, my mother she won't even try it. So.
Yeah.
Because she does not.
My mom won't do that.
Before you have my partner's number, we have to be married, man. The next one, her senior brother called me from nowhere to bill me. What made me so angry is the senior brother also senior me. Such a shameless family.
Wow.
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 Oh, my family, they would never disgrace me like this, because
Wow. What?
What?
You know, it could have been
if it was the young, you know, these like younger
Yes.
brothers that would be like, oh, my sister's boyfriend, uncle, buy me this. I can understand that.
So what I'm thinking now is that if they are married already, I could have made an excuse.
Yeah, maybe like
But they
he's
are
going
still
to.
dating, because it's okay for, like, I don't know. I'm of the opinion that people should feel free. Like, when I tell somebody to be free with me, I expect the person to really be free with me.
Okay.
So if I have a rich in-law, I think it would be okay for me to say, oh, please, I'm trying to start this business. Can you support? But that's different.
But that's in-law.
That's in-law. You can't be pulling that on a
Boyfriend that you're not sure whether they're going to end up together.
That belt is too low.
It's too low. Please, none of my family members please don't try this. I beg.
It's
very
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah. And what if this kind of people, I feel like they might not have taken excuse from their younger sisters.
Exactly.
Imagine
Imagine your boyfriend calling you. Your elder brother called me and to ask me for
I'll
money.
hide my face in shame.
Jesus Christ.
To be so shameful.
Jesus, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. The next one, any small thing, baby, can you grab that for me? Because because say they feed me. They don't turn as errand boy.
Yeah, it's just like our African parents.
Yeah.
You know, it's the pride of an African mother to be like, for the child to grow to the age of running errands.
Shama will tell him remote, and the remote is just there. But I don't think this one should be on grounds of like not marrying her.
Yes,
because I feel like it's something you can discuss with her, right?
Yes.
Because I mean, if you don't like it, you can just say, oh, I don't like, or you can just like, you can just make an excuse, like you said. What I think you would have just done is have a discussion with her and just tell her that you don't like it when you're always sending me to grab things for you. I feel like it's something that can be discussed.
Yeah, and the girl might also be doing it because she loves you so much and is already too free with you.
Yeah, you know, like how people, you know, this thing where people say when my man is around, I'm very lazy.
Yeah,
because I hear that.
She might think you like it.
Yeah, I hear that a lot because you don't complain. So if you don't complain, she would never know that it's an issue. So I think it's something that you could have just discussed with her. I don't agree with this one.
Yes,
that
it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
The next one said, when she pronounced egg as heg. Brother.
By Yoruba.
Brother, now, brother.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. It's not even their fault.
Yeah.
You know? I'm from Anambra and I struggle with, I can't say yellow lorry. If I say it
we
too,
say lies.
Exactly. If I say it too fast, it will be yellow lorry. Like, I struggle with that. So I try to avoid.
Can you say parallelogram?
Hold on, let's try. Parallelogram. Parallelogram.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I used to say parallel. I used to say parallel, but like it's parallel, right? Parallel or
Now you're confusing me.
Because you see, like I have the R and L factor because I'm
It's
from
not
Anambra.
that embarrassing.
It's not that deep. Like,
I feel
come
like we
on
do this
now.
thing where we use accent to judge somebody's intelligence.
True.
Accent is far from
It's
somebody's
far from me.
intelligence,
Like, please.
Look at the Germans here. Like, we live in Germany.
They don't.
See how the Germans speak.
Like, their
They have a
English is not. They have a
strong
strong accent, and they don't care because like, waiting. Because if that person, I'm so sure that if the person speaks their dialect, you would never make such statements.
Exactly.
Do you get?
So there's nothing wrong.
So there's nothing wrong.
However, I think people should strive to improve. That is something the person can easily improve on. And you knew the person had the H factor when you started dating the person.
Exactly.
So why is it suddenly
Why did you go
becoming a
ahead?
problem?
Why did it become a problem?
And I feel like people do this thing where they can't mentor somebody through a stage, If the person, just a simple accent, it's something you can easily help the person to like improve on. So it's not a big deal.
So this is enough for us.
Yeah.
It's something that should have been discussed.
Yeah.
If you don't do it for me, who would do it? I don't have anybody. And if I ask other men, they say my boyfriend don't call. Why even asking other men? Then proceed to streak my her friend's new iPhone 16 Plus with a caption,
Yeah.
God, am I a biro? Almost
Now,
24-year-old though.
Now, wow. So, like, let me say this thing. I feel like anything you cannot afford for yourself,
Yeah.
don't feel entitled on another person.
Or your parents cannot afford.
you're an able-bodied human being. You are 24 years old.
You're an adult,
You're
a
an adult
full-blown
already.
adult.
So what are you doing with your money?
Exactly.
Your boyfriend is working hard. What are you doing with your time and your life and your money? Go and work hard and get yourself an iPhone 16. And also, the fact that your girlfriend's boyfriend bought her an iPhone 16, doesn't mean that they love her more.
Exactly.
I feel like these days we use material things as
a benchmark for love.
For love, which is far from it, is not. So if they buy her 16, you can go and buy yourself 16. And if the guy is not there yet, maybe your own turn is, maybe he's planning something for you. Or because you're using iPhone 16 that they bought for your friend as a benchmark, you are not seeing every other thing that he's doing for you. Can you pay attention to every other thing that he's doing for you?
100%. If you cannot afford it,
don't
put pressure on other people to
Yeah.
do it for you. My friend showed me her page on Tinder. He had short-term phone written on it. What are you doing on Tinder? We're in a relationship and you're on Tinder. What are you doing there?
So they are dating already, and this person is still on Tinder with this profile.
Do you know what I would do? I'll screenshot the profile, send it to you, and then block you.
But the person, and he probably didn't know that you were good. He's been doing things. He's been hooking up with other people probably, and that's so low.
Okay.
That's so low.
So I agree with him for.
That's so low.
I would do the same.
Yeah.
So the last one. When I noticed she was more interested on me spending on material things, example, expensive hair, bags, latest iPhones, and competing with her friends, than my advice of her focusing on her self-development. I paid for her fashion design school course, which she personally selected herself, and bought the equipment she needed, but she left the course barely a month after I paid a heavy sum for it.
Soft
There
life.
and then, I knew I wasn't going to tolerate this life. I did the necessary.
Soft life.
100% I agree. There are some people that you don't build with. So for now, she's not ready to settle down. She's still on that level of, let me show off.
Peer pressure.
Let me show them that I've
influence.
arrived.
Yeah.
So this person will not build with you. This person
On
would
somebody
rather,
else's account.
you will be building and the person will be tearing down. So
yeah.
100% I would block you. We would not be together, because I also feel like for you to get married to someone, you have to be on the same financial, mindset.
Yeah.
Your finances has to be, because money is one of the major leading factor of divorce. So if you guys imagine you're out there working and flexing, someone else
somebody
is just
focusing on
squandering everything, it will not last. So you made a right call right there. And then you choosing the school after spending so much money, barely after, means that she just showed you that she's not ready. Like she chose the course herself, you paid a heavy sum for it. It means that she didn't even acknowledge all the effort you put into even getting the money to pay for the school, and then just barely after 1 month she left. I mean, my brother, I won't even think twice.
The guy is a very nice guy.
He's actually a very
he's already
nice
like
person,
thinking of her future,
like wanting to
exactly.
give her,
like a future, but she
chose the streets.
She's focused on the present and what is trending and what is supposed to be. She's behaving like a child.
Yeah, so she's not ready to settle yet, so which is also very okay. She's in that phase where those things are still making her go crazy, and that's totally fine for her. So they made the right call by telling her, nah. So that is it for us, guys. Let's know which one you agree with and the ones you don't in the comment section. And thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any video requests, do well to leave it in the comments because we see all of them. And we'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye guys.